Happy June, everyone, and welcome to our latest episode of AWSP News You Can Use. We'd like to start this episode with an immediate call to action. As you probably heard last week, the House passed House Bill 2214 87-7. Prime sponsor Chris Reichtel stopped by our office last week to explain the bill in a short video on our blog. The bill now travels to the Senate, where Senator Litzo, chair of the Senate Early Learning and K-12 Education Committee, has said he will not hear the bill during the second special session. Your senator needs to hear from you ASAP about the impact of this bill on the students in your school. Maybe your subject line should be how many students will not graduate because of the biology requirement. For more information or help, contact Jerry Bender in our office. Now to some important but less urgent news. If you know of anyone transitioning to a school leadership position, be sure to point them towards several professional development opportunities coming this summer. Registration is now open for Launching Principal Leadership. This powerful cohort is designed to support all newly hired or assigned administrators. The first session is on July 28th through 30th. We're also starting a workshop this year specifically designed to support assistant principals. The Assistant Principal Leadership Institute will kick off on August 6th through 7th. Also, if you have an administrative intern working with you next year, be sure to get them to AWSP's July Welcome to Your Internship workshop. Please spread the word about these great professional learning opportunities. And we're excited to announce for the first time ever, scholarships are available to help administrators attend these events. Contact Macy in our office or check out our website for more information. We know you just finished the mad dash of teacher evaluation and now are starting to think about summarizing your work as a school leader in your own evaluation. We want to remind you again about the differences between artifacts and evidence. If you find yourself coding and uploading, then you're most likely playing the lead in Indiana Jones with a massive collection of artifacts. Instead, focus on finding those few gold nuggets of evidence that will lead into rich conversations with your supervisor. Speaking of principal evaluation, our AWSP Technology Tip is a reminder about the availability of the AWSP Leadership Framework User's Guide in an electronic book format. Yes, you've all received a hard copy, which you need to leave in your office if you happen to be changing roles. But why not purchase the electronic version, which includes videos, interactive diagrams, and includes the power of having searchable text. Even your notes become searchable. Best of all, the book receives free updates, keeping your guide current as we move forward with changes and additions around supporting principal evaluation. Go to the iBook store on your iPad or Mac and download it today. In our last episode, we mentioned the great work led by practicing principals happening on our Diversity and Equity Committee. In each Principal Matters e-newsletter that arrives in your inbox, you'll find tips, strategies, and suggestions under the Diversity and Equity Committee logo. For example, in the current issue of Principal Matters, you'll find information on how to plan and lead October's Mix It Up at Lunch program that encourages students to break down the barriers of routine social behavior at lunch. Click on the link today. Have you always wanted to run around a baseball stadium? It's not the bases, but you can run around every level of Safeco Field for the Refuse to Abuse 5K. The 5K is a partnership between the Washington State Coalition Against Domestic Violence and the Seattle Mariners, and takes place on July 18th. Not only is it a great cause, but they can also sign service credit hours if you'd like to volunteer. Learn more at refusetoabuse5k.org. Did you know that AWSP offers leadership coaching? That's right. We held a training last week in our office for former principals who are ready to be out supporting school leaders next year. For more information about leadership coaching, contact Vicki Bates in our office now. Finally, we'd like to close with a sincere thank you for another year of amazing school leadership. Students are participating in graduation ceremonies across the state thanks to the dedication, commitment, and perseverance of K-12 principals like you. As you reflect on your work this year, smile knowing you've made an impact on countless student lives in our state. They wouldn't have made it without you.
I like the nod.
Finally, we'd like to conclude and close with another sincere thank you. Dang it, Jim. That was so good. Let's just go right there. Rewind me back. My own wording is killing me on this one. At least I'm giving you material. Finally, we'd like to go. What's the deal with that stupid word? Here we go. Nailed it.